Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you jumping on. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Helps the channel a great deal. We are once again moving up in a big way on the charts. Let's discuss those charts, but we got some great stuff from a lot of different influencers on today's show. So stick with us throughout. Bitcoin is up 7.96% over the last 24 hours, another all time high, over $93,000. Welcome to an new all time high, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum back up in the positive, 2.85% over the last 24 hours, sitting at 3,311. Solana up 4%, sitting at 215.66. Dogecoin up 17.32% at 41 cents, due in part to Trump announcing the Department of Governmental Efficiency is going to be headed by Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy. XRP up 5.51%, sitting at 70 cents, almost 71 cents. Great to see the market moving in a positive direction. Let's jump into some news. And first, let's take a look at the history of Bitcoin in a chart format here with some quality music from Bitcoin News. Bitcoin's 7-year path from 1K to 80K, which we now know is over 90K. Take a look and listen. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is now surpassed 84,000 at 93,000 currently. If you have on and you can handle the volatility of Bitcoin, it seems to only go up. Not financial advice. Do your own research, of course, but I got some exposure to it. Some exposure to it, I can tell you that. Coming in from Adelaide, she says breaking Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson confirmed he just spoke to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse. The crypto community is coming together. Brad Garlinghouse says thanks for the kind words. Now is the time for the crypto community to come together, push for a level playing field, and clear rules of the road. A rising tide lifts all boats. After he commented on Charles' tweet here, I just spoke with that Brad Garlinghouse. He's a great CEO and extremely collaborative. I'm excited to see how the future unfolds. So great stuff. Good to see these folks working together. We know there has been some issues with Charles Hoskinson in the past and how he uh, was involved in ETHgate and how he reacts to the community at times on X. But hey, sometimes we got to move on for bigger and better things. Coming in from Smoke Dog, this is why Ripple launched crypto custody for banks. Trump is expected to overturn Biden's veto of SAB 121, paving the way for U.S. Tier 1 investment banks to launch crypto custody services. Mass adoption of U.S. bank crypto custody is anticipated by next year, 2025. Ripple foresaw this impending shift. In 2020, the OCC issued a letter affirming that nationally chartered banks have the authority to provide crypto custody services to customers. The opportunities for banks to secure their place in the custody of tokenized assets is both lucrative and inevitable, one that neither banks nor Ripple intend to miss. They're not going to miss it, folks. Let's face it. They're not going to take this opportunity and pass it by. Goes on to highlight some key factors in here. We got a red sweep. What are the implications? Nearly unanimously bullish fundamentals just got amped up another notch. Trump will overturn SAB 121. That was vetoed by Biden if enacted. It's set to cause a snowball effect of new nation states following suit. Structurally, nation state stockpiling leads to increased demand, supporting higher prices. We are starting to hear about this already. The United States has a 5-year plan to buy Bitcoin, 200,000 Bitcoin per year over the next 5 years, and not sell what they currently have. Now, other nation states are talking about it. It's time for banks to engage with crypto asset customers. Crypto asset adoption is moving from the fringes of finance to the largest and most venerable trade centers in the world. Banks cannot afford to miss this moment. The OCC recently provided greater regulatory certainty for national banks and federal savings associations. In July 2020, we already talked about that. The OCC continued its progress with the January 4th, 2021 interpretive letter clarifying the national banks and federal savings institutions can participate with independent node verification networks and use stablecoins to conduct payment activities. Yes, indeed. It's coming fast and furious, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be ready for this stuff. Do your research. Coming in from Jeremy Hogan, what's up with Bitcoin recently? He says two things. First, Trump's win, plus the Republicans winning both the Senate and the House, just official yesterday, plus some support from a handful of Democrats now, means the U.S. Bitcoin purchase program seems likely to pass next year. When the U.S. government is buying over 5% of an asset and won't be selling it for 20 years, not only will it cause price to increase, but it makes 1,000% more likely that other countries will also jump on the Bitcoin bandwagon. And well, up goes the price. Second, MicroStrategy, knowing the above will happen, smartly started buying a boatload of Bitcoin right after the election and has made a killing. Now, when Microsoft, as one example, meets next month to decide what to do with the $400 million in cash it holds, there'll be a growing clamor of stockholders to maybe get some exposure to that Bitcoin stuff that is making MicroStrategy rich. Ditto for the ETFs. Jeremy Hogan goes on to say, it's a confluence of state and private interests, along with a sprinkle of game theory for good measure, which all point way up to the price of Bitcoin. It's happening, ladies and gentlemen. You can see it by the price right now, and who knows when it's going to stop. This price is exploding. Moving on from Jeremy Hogan to Stephen Rayoff. He said turncoats are out in full force. Charles Hoskinson, your sudden patriotic privilege and vague Trump team hints reek of desperation. After years of discrediting me and attacking at Ripple, your hollow apologies to the XRP community falls flat. This is damage control, not sincerity. Stephen goes on to say the crypto community demands truth, not falsely crafted narratives. Your secret deals with those involved in ETHgate and silence on known CCP ties speaks volume on your efforts to discredit this corruption. You made great efforts to discredit me, yet it was you who sought my help to make crypto legal, leading to my invention of the utility token and ICO that allowed Ethereum and much of this space to flourish. Stephen goes on to say, meanwhile, your contributions to crypto have been to pump your bags, create conflict, produce vaporware, and act as a false prophet while riding other people's coattails. I now understand why you needed to undermine my credibility and hashtag ETHgate. True patriots expose corruption, protect their country with honesty. You knew the truth and chose to mislead. You now hide behind a flag you never stood by. The truth will begin to unfold in the documentary Rigged from the Start, premiering this week. He says, follow the money, expose the liars, balance the powers, level the playing field. Accountability is coming, TikTok. So Stephen Nureyev definitely has it out for Charles Hoskinson. The question is, do we have all the facts? Do we know everything? I think we'll find out in the next 6 months or so. Moving on to Riz here. He says, all-star legal panel on the Ripple versus SEC case. 2025, XRP will moon. Let's take a brief listen to this video with John Deaton, Meta Lawman James Murphy, and Jeremy Hogan talking about the SEC Ripple case. Take a listen.
Let's say that President Trump picks someone who is very crypto friendly as the next chairperson. We know we have Hester Peirce, and we know we have the other fella. I don't want to mispronounce his name.
Is it Yeda?
Yeah.
Yeda.
Yeah, and we have him. So now we know that there would then be a 3 majority vote. Is it as simple as that? Like if the chair comes in, gets sworn in and says, let's have a vote. Do we withdraw the Ripple appeal? And obviously this would impact Coinbase case as well. So we could throw that in there, Kraken or what have you. Is that how it works or not?
Yeah, I think we're going to see cases dismissed or settled pretty quickly in 2025. The Ripple appeal is they're trying to establish the trades on the secondary market are securities. I think we're pretty sure that Hester Peirce and Ueda do not agree, and that the new chairman is not going to agree with that.
We're going to leave it there because it's a longer video, but clearly these gentlemen believe that these cases brought by Gary Gensler are going to come to an end. And hopefully by the middle of next year latest, we will see that. So appreciate you jumping on. Lots of news coming out of the crypto world these days. Stay tuned for more. Hit that like and follow button. Follow me on X at Orlando Mott, and we'll see you on the flip side.